with some of those 18 shows that they're going to be having on the Disney Plus platform, Brandon gave me the inspiration to pull some of the trailers. So we've got 3 of the trailers, and then after that, we're going to go to Power. But for now, I want you guys to take a look at this trailer right here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Loki series. And I wasn't interested, but let me know what you think after you catch this trailer. Looks dope.
You're taking me somewhere to kill me.
No, I'm taking you someplace to talk.
Where I lie, don't like to talk.
But you do like to lie, which you just did. Because we both know you love to talk.
How long have you been here?
I don't know, it's hard to say. You know, time passes differently here in the TVA.
What does that mean?
You'll catch up.
Glorious. Better be ready. Come on. What did you expect?
Okay. I like Tom Hiddleston anyway. So Larry, I'm gonna give this one to you. How are you feeling about? We're gonna be busy as hell reviewing stuff just from Disney Plus next year. But Larry,
that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
A good thing, Larry. How you feel about that particular show?
Man, it looks like it's gonna be fun. Loki's one of those characters that's hard. It's I shouldn't say it's hard. It's one of those characters where you have a love-hate relationship with them. It's like you love to hate him, but you hate that you love him because he's not a good guy, but the dude is comical. He's got so much style and he's fun to watch do his thing.
Right.
But he's not a good guy. So, but it's fun to watch him. So, I mean, I think his show is probably going to be really good. I think it might be one of those sleeper shows where you're thinking it might be good, but it turns out to be way better than you expected. So, man, I'm looking forward to it.
You just took the words right out of my mouth, saying that it could be better than what you expected, because like we all are excited about all these characters, but the Loki show is one of them. And, you know, for me, it wasn't at the top of my list. You know, if they said, hey, Brandon, you know, you have to pick one that you can't see, it will probably be WandaVision or the Loki show. But after seeing this right here, it really does get me excited how they're kind of switching his character out with, you know, past events that we saw in the past. It was kind of choppy for me, which is kind of good because it was, you know, I'm hearing y'all, but I'm only seeing, you know, bits and pieces of images here right here. But Larry, like you said, that does seem like it'll probably end up being a lot better than we originally anticipated, and that just gets me more excited.
Yeah. I feel like anytime you have a quote unquote villain who's really an anti-villain, whose motives, his motive to conquer something is not necessary out of an evil plot. Y'all know Loki has a very twisted past. He's really and truly from a different family. He's a frost giant, for crying out loud, that got exchanged to Thor's family for peace. And he's supposed to be on that throne, and Thor's getting the throne. They hid from him his background his whole life. And y'all know, you see people sitting on damn counseling couches all the time because their childhood is fucked up. That's
Right.
Loki all
Right.
day.
Exactly.
And in his heart, he really is a loving character. But when they do these pieces about villains, and we really get to dig into why they're doing what they're doing, it makes for good TV. I would love to see them do a young Thanos at some point in time, but not to hold this whole thing up so long, because we've got 2 more we need to review. I think we're all in agreement. We're going to watch it.
Oh,
I think we can all agree, though, that Thanos is a good guy. Thanos is nothing more than an environmentalist.
Crazy. No.
He's just an environmentalist.
Right there.
No.
I'm just really excited. Like, you know, this is going to be a completely different Loki than the one that we got to love. You know,
Right.
from you know, I mean, I have no idea which way his character is going to go. I hope that he's just evil and wicked and just nasty, and is just, you know, one of the best villains out there. So I guess we'll just have to see.
That trailer did not look like he was going to be super evil. They even, in one of those clips, they showed the executioner, a new executioner, not Carl Urban.
Right,
so
right.
I'm interested. We'll see, but I got
Me
another
too.
one for you guys. Got another.
Are we gonna mention at all the fact that
Oh God, here we
that
go.
Michael Rainey's in talks to play Isaiah Bradley?
I don't know what's going on.
We could talk about that later, but not right now. Yeah,
I'm making that up.
Yeah, I mean, I told you, I'm gonna just go with your crazy ass theories until Joe Biden's in office. I mean, hell, people just making up shit left and right nowadays. Why not us? I mean, if I tell y'all it's gonna rain gold tomorrow, go get you a bucket. That's all I can say.
Right.
All right, next one we got for you guys: the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And I know a lot of y'all are looking forward to that. Disney dropped us a new trailer. Let's take a look.
The legacy of that shield is complicated.
The world is upside down. People need something to get behind. They need the symbol. So what's our plan? So no plan. Great.
What's going on in that cyborg brain of yours?
You don't want to know.
Oh, yeah, I can see it working. Gears turning. Oh, they're malfunctioning. They're on fire.
God, I hate you.
Man, let me tell y'all something. The only thing they missing from that twosome is add Spider-Man that they both really don't care for.
Yeah.
And that would be dope. I mean, look.
He may pop up.
Look, well, we already know a little history about where they're going with this show. We already know that they're supposed to be sprinkling Wolverine into their show because one of the villains they're going to be dealing with crosses over into Wolverine's storyline. I can't wait for that. And the chemistry between Anthony Mackie, Sebastian Stan is great. I love that chemistry. And it's about time they give Anthony Mackie more of a, I don't want to say a push, but more screen time where he's doing dope stuff and he's not doing dopey stuff. And that scene where he jumps out of that airplane, he's flying around with his new Falcon. I'm here for it. B. Avery, you got it first.
Man, hell yeah, this was badass. I mean, before the release of they had because we knew this show was coming out, you know what I'm saying, before everything that was announced yesterday. This was my most anticipated Marvel show that was coming out on Disney Plus. I just couldn't wait for it because as y'all know, or if you're in the chat, you didn't know, Captain America: The Winter Soldier is one of my favorite MCU films. And so, you know, that's where the Falcon debuted. That's where you got all that badass hand-to-hand combat. And so if we're going to get more than that on a weekly show, I mean, my goodness gracious, that's just absolutely perfect for me. And like you said, I love that scene towards the end as he's dodging all the missiles flying. I mean, that reminds me of the last scene in Winter Soldier. I'm just like, yeah, if we're getting that, that is exactly what I want. And like you said, I love the chemistry between both of those characters. They are a great duo. And while this is like, you know, badass and they're going to be fighting and taking it somewhere seriously, I like that they're able to like infuse those jokes in there, you know, just have like a little bit of balance, you know, how he was doing at the very, very end. So I don't know. It seems perfect. I don't see how this could be bad. I would love to see Wolverine pop up, like you said. But I think that's a bit far-fetched. I'm not saying that it's impossible, but maybe it's season 2 or season 3 of the show, maybe. But you know, I don't know, because I didn't know that. I didn't know that this storyline tied in with Wolverine. But yeah, this is one of my most anticipated right here. I can't freaking wait.
Larry, it's on you, my brother.
Man, I was hyped for this. I love buddy movies, and now we get a buddy series, basically. Man.
Yeah,
I'm hoping we get to see Shuri show up in this.
What, man? What, man, God, what's in your cup, Larry? What the hell is in your cup, man?
I want to see Shuri show up with some tech.
Shuri is not showing up in this, man.
She might.
We don't know. I doubt it. But
man, I would bet my whole Robin Hood portfolio.
Wow.
Shuri is not showing up in the Falcon Winter Soldier. It ain't showing up. No way.
I'm just saying.
No.
You never know.
No, man.
If you had to guess though, who do you think will show up? I have somebody I'm pretty confident will, but who do y'all think will show up that's not in the trailers, the marketing material?
I think Natasha Romanoff is going to show up. Possibly Nick Fury is going to show up.
Okay, that's all I was talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. But you think Natasha gonna show up? Black Widow?
I think Natasha gonna show up. Yeah, definitely.
But she did.
They announced. I've heard part of their storyline is going to deal with some of the quantum realm stuff.
Okay.
And if you start messing around with that, nobody's really dead. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay. I can't argue that.
I'm still going for Shuri.
God, this guy here, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 3 African Americans who review Marvel and its content. Please follow us when we're doing that. I know you guys love it when we do Power and the Black shows, but I know some of you guys love what they're doing in Marvel, and we need you guys' support to keep pushing us through to get there so we can crack that ceiling. We've got one more for you guys, and this one is Marvel animation.
Before you do that, Lamont, I just had to say one thing. Support Gaming 2020 in the comments section is just straight comedy. He's like, plot twist, this stream is pre-recorded.
I saw that. I saw that, and I straight ignored him too. I just laughed and ignored him. But he is comedy.
I don't even what's that about? It flew over my head.
Well, basically, since Larry is just throwing anything up on the ceiling hoping it stick, he thought that my commenter thought he could do the same thing.
Brandon the slow one,
and hope it stick. So,
but you can actually record a show and stream it live, like it's a live show, even though it's pre-recorded. So anyway,
that is true.
But I promise y'all, we're live, and if you don't
believe it, throw a super chat in there so we can prove it.
Yeah, that's all you got to do.
There you go.
Somebody just jump in there and throw a super chat. Here's the next one, ladies and gentlemen. This one is entitled "What If," which is just going to show you guys a collage of some of the animation they're working on in Disney And I have complete faith, since y'all took away my dividend, that you're going to make this thing work too. Take a look at this.
Space. Time. Reality. It's more than a linear path. It's a prism of endless possibility.
Well, that doesn't sound ominous at all.
I was promised an army.
You have a super soldier. Cool.
You sure don't seem too freaked out about all this, kid. What you doing out there all by yourself anyway?
Exploring the world.
Sounds fun. But why stop at one world when we can show you all of them?
I am the Watcher. I am your guide through these vast new realities. Follow me and dare to face the unknown. And ponder the question. What if?
Give me the tour.
Uh-oh, something is growing. I think I'm having that geek gasm. Something is growing. Hey, calm down. Calm down. Yo, if they really go through and make all those with the alternative universes, man, I'm so here for it. I'm so excited. I don't have words. Larry, I give it to you first. Man, they got to do that.
Man, they look like they turned up the volume to like 1,000 on that one. They really seem like they're planning on amping that all the way up. That's going to be fun, man.
Bruh.
That's going to be fun.
B. Avery, what you think?
Man, going into this, I was thinking like, okay, I know there's like different story points. I think the Black Panther going with the Guardians is going to be my most interested one. But after seeing this trailer, I don't know, man. Like they all just like look good. It's hard to decide. I was really impressed with the Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
you know, that footage, them throwing key blast and things of like, you know, like that. Because I like the Doctor Strange character. I don't know if y'all saw the animated movie that came out a long time ago.
Man, yeah, I done seen all of them.
Okay.
I done seen them, DC, PC, GPG.
Cool. Okay. So I say that to say is that animated Doctor Strange film was my very first introduction to the character, and it made me fall in love with him. But as you know, that animation was nothing like the movie, you know, and I enjoyed the movie, but it was a little bit disappointing. But this trailer right here with the Doctor Strange stuff, it reminds me of the old animated movie, and that's what really gets me excited. Like, you know, him just throwing out all the magic, because I want to see all of that. I want to see Doctor Strange use all of his powers and things like that. And it looks like we're gonna be getting all of that in this show. And so yeah, I think that Doctor Strange part is looking like it's gonna be the best to me.
Yeah, man. Jimmy says, sorry, but DC animation is still better than Marvel. I mean, I would agree with that.
Oh, yeah, right.
As of this point, absolutely. I mean, DC puts out at least 2 hits every single year. Yeah. At least 2.
Yeah.
And so
their animation's on point.
Yeah, as of now, Marvel's got a long ways to go to catch up with DC when it comes to animation. So
big time.
Ladies and gentlemen,
way out there.
Leave us all your comments on Marvel, what you think they're doing. And be sure to follow us as we go through these series, because they're about to be hitting shows end of this month. They're going to be hitting it, and we're going to be running with them if the fellas are willing to help a brother out. So
when are we going to get some DC Marvel crossover?
Probably no time soon.
Now, that is actually not anything crazy you said. I don't think it's going to happen soon, but I think it will happen eventually. I think it
Disney
will.
owns it all, right?
No.
I thought they bought the DC properties.
No, that's Warner Brothers and AT&T.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I tell you what we might see before Disney and Warner Brothers crossover, something that was in the comics that I think would do real good in the movie theater. We might see He-Man versus the Justice League. Now, I don't know if y'all ever read the comic book, but He-Man fucked up Superman.
Really?
When I say he messed him up, he messed his ass up. Then he messed up. Then he messed up Darkseid because they had Skeletor fighting Darkseid, and then they had He-Man. After Skeletor got his ass beat by Darkseid, He-Man had the power of Grayskull times 10, and he got real big and took on Darkseid and effed him up too.
Wow!
Did she get with the Wonder Woman?
What?
Did she? I mean, did they fight?
Who?
She-Ra and Wonder Woman.
Now She-Ra wasn't in it.
Okay.